Hello, and welcome back to Dawntide. I'm here. Cam is back. Bonnet on though. I don't feel like doing my hair right now. And by doing my hair, I just like move my afro a little bit around, but I don't know. I'm cozy. I'm in my favorite anime shirt. I love Bleach. It's one of the first animes that I watched. And I just fell in love with this shonen. And then I watched a bunch after, but this was like one of the first animes I fell in love with. So anyways, enough about me. Let's get started on Dawntide. Let's go to where we left off. We just left the pub for those returning. As the glasses dry, we shuffle out of the pub and into the street before the harbor. Though it's approaching the evening, the dark interior has made our eyes tender. They sting in the sun and our hands raised to shield them. The tide has risen and swept the foul smell away. The town sits in a quiet daze. Docked boats jostle with a gentle, hollow rhythm. Right, so, voices. The first part of this, I probably changed Ranzo and Joe's and Billy's voice so many times. The only voices that stayed consistent were Sal and me, Riley. Those are the only voices that stayed consistent. Everyone else, I like mixed them about because I don't have much range for guy voices. I'm really good at doing ladies, partially because I am a lady. But yeah, I don't have I don't have much range when it comes to dudes. So with dudes, I have like my one, hey lady. I have my one guy voice. And also they said like West Country and South Country accent or something. And I was like, this is very UK inspired. And I don't know how to do a UK accent. Like, I don't know. I'm very bad with accents. So I wasn't gonna test my abilities there. The voices are gonna change again. I'm so sorry, but that's just that's just how it has to be with me. Okay, I have to really think about this because Billy is very funny. I really like Billy so far. Billy is the hair. Billy is the hair over here. And then this is Ranzo, and then this is Joe. This is Sal. I love Sal. She has like the vibe of like she's like the one that like brings everyone together. That's what I've gathered so far. I really like Sal. I love her. And Joe is funny. He just wants a cigarette or a beer at all times. Ranzo gives me like sweetheart vibes. And then Billy's just funny. Billy is like the comedic guy. Also, I don't know if I said this in the last part, but like, I really love this game. It's gorgeous. Like, this is a beautiful fucking game. This is so well like designed. Like, do you see this art? It's gorgeous. This game is just gorgeous. Even like the little little caricature displays here with the text, even the text box is pretty. Like, everything about this game is gorgeous. Like, can we just acknowledge that for a second? Anyways, we got plans for dinner. I thought we could go down to Shinebone after this. They do food. Shinebone's a dive. Shinebone's great. They have bands on sometimes too. Last time I went there, I got food poisoning. Pass. That was months ago. I go there all the time and it's fine. What's Shinebone? It opened kind of recently. It's like an underground speakeasy kind of thing. Sounds fun. They do burgers and stuff too. Too lowbrow for Sal. Not too lowbrow for us though. Joe looks around indignantly. Really? Am I the only one who likes burgers here? What sort of burgers? Just cod? Or cod, haddock, place, all of them. I like haddock. Sorry. I'll never interject again. It's the whole gourmet thing. Joe looks sideways to Sal. Veggie too. Though, maybe that was the problem with yours. I don't trust anyone to make a burger if they can fuck up the veggie option. Anything around here less greasy? What about 115? Closed. Shit, what about the granary? Sal shakes her head. Closed. Weren't you back here in October? Yeah, but I don't eat out much. So, that's why she left. Maybe tell me what isn't closed instead. Sal racks her brain, thinking of a place that does something other than takeaway that's maintained its spot in town. There's the Wheelhouse. That's way better. I'm down. Fancy that, Ree? Oh, the shin bone. I was saying shine bone. My bad. Sorry, guys. You know what? I kind of I wanna see the Wheelhouse. I don't want Sal to get food poisoning, because I got food poisoning from getting a veggie wrap from this place called Amir's here, and it was like a falafel wrap. I got food poisoning. It was the worst experience in my life, and that was like a veggie, like just no meat or anything. I think it was a sauce that gave me food poisoning. Anyways, if they can mess up just like something, wow, I was sitting there like this. If they can mess up something as simple as like just having vegetables in your wrap, I don't want to eat there. So I'm going to Wheelhouse. I like the Wheelhouse. Haven't been in years. I look over to Joe, who's still less than thrilled. It's fine. I just find it a bit like, if you're going out, go out. The Wheelhouse was way more out than your burger place you were on about. You're just pissed off because you can't stuff your face with chips. It's fine. I'll do wheelies. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of like the wheelie shoes. I was like, that's so random. But go off, Joe. I want to show Ranzo shin bone tomorrow, though. Joe turns to me. You too, man. I can't believe you haven't gone there. Where is it again? Seriously? Shinbone? Shinbone Alley. Stupid question. Oh, right. But on the nose, really, isn't it? Yeah, like having a church on Church Street. But there is a church on... Oh, right. I'll get us a table booked. I'm pretty sure we can just go there, Sal. It's only Tuesday. I don't think it's gonna be busy. Right. She tries to look aloof, but the tension in her back tells me she won't be satisfied until we're all on track. Shall we head up there then? Billy taps the sports bag he has slung around the handlebars of his bike. I gotta get this stuff to the place first. You want us to wait or... Nah, it's fine. I'll meet you there. We'll save you a good spot, man. Thanks, Fuck! As Billy tries to move the bag from the front bars, the handle snags. The front wheel twists inward, sending the bike, the bag, and Billy onto the floor. Ha 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 ha, unlucky. Are you okay? Ranzo stoops down to help Billy back up, but he's already up on one foot. Get off. Billy's hand bats Ranzo's away. He pushes himself up and starts untangling the bag straps. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. He pulls the bike up to inspect it. I can't see any scrapes on the frame, but there's a graze on his knee. Sorry, man. That was good. You want a hand getting that back? I said I'm fine. They're only asking, Billy. He brushes himself down and slides the strap of his back up to his shoulder. Don't worry about it, okay? I'll meet you up there. The bike ticks along at his side as he starts to walk. The frame bounces and shakes on the cobblestones, but he keeps it on course. You doing all right there, Ranzo? Me? Yeah, I'm good. Why? He was being pretty arsey to you. He's just teasy. He doesn't like people making a fuss over him. I think his pride's hurt more than anything else. Still, he'll be fine once we get up there. We pick up a slow pace in the opposite direction, tracing the wall of the harbor until we get to a thin, steep street. You need to drop anything off, Rans? Nah, left everything at my bunk before getting here. You're not staying with your mom? Yeah, I will be. I just didn't want to drag it all around afternoon. Smart. Plus, I got the cabin either way. What's it like in those? It's usually pretty good. You get your own room with a little ensuite and a desk. It's cozy, mind you. And some of the smaller ones, there's a bathroom and showers down the hall. So it's like a cheap hotel or a hostel. Pretty much. You're on your own room service, though, and they give you a bollocking if you're untidy. It's nicer when you're docked. Don't have to worry about tying stuff down. I'd rather take your mom's place, personally. A smirk crosses Joe's face, but he holds his tongue. What? What's this devious look? Joe, what's going on in Joe's head? Yo, is he about to say your mom a joke? Did Joe hold back a your mom joke? I don't trust this look. I don't trust them at all. It's so devious. Joe and a Joe mama joke. What are your plans while you're down? There's some family things I need to sort out. I'm seeing Mom tomorrow, probably Eliza too. In the silence, something burns in my palm. Fuck that, man. You're here to chill out. Ranzo's eyes follow his feet. She's my cousin. I should at least say hello. It won't be just hello with her, though, will it? You'll probably run into her either way. Just keep it light. The steepness of the climb acts as good camouflage for my stiff shoulders. So there's family drama that he's going through. Interesting. I really like all these characters, and I'm going to be so upset if anything bad happens to any of them. Is this game going to make me cry? Yeah, no use worrying about that yet, right? Right. I mean, think about what you'd say, but yeah. Ranzo nods silently with a faint smile. He leans forward as we continue upwards. The sun is tiptoeing towards the horizon, washing the houses beside us in amber. Cool air moves in hazy shadows. The sound of shallow waves is muddied by a growing rumble behind us. Ranzo pivots to face behind us. Car coming. I turn to follow his gaze. The car is small and boxy, painted a grayish beige. A yellow taxi sign rattles on top of its hood as it trundles steadily towards us. Move over! Our group parts to either side of the road, flattening ourselves up against the wall on what little space passes for a pavement. Oh yeah, this is not walkable. Excuse me, these are not walkable sidewalks? I almost got ran over. And then I realize I've been left on my own. Joe, Ranzo, and Sal stand shoulder to shoulder with their backs up against the opposite wall. I consider moving over to them, but the little taxi pulls itself up the bumpy road between us. Light bounces back from the windows as it struggles forward. It forces me to squint. Between blinks, I see a figure in the back seat. Their head rests on a hand, leant up with an elbow on the door. Black fingers score across a pale arrowhead of a face. Though they're smothered by sunlight, I feel a flash of two yellow eyes wrap around me. My heart holds me in place, and the window in the car move past. That's not him. It can't be him. The roar continues rising until it disappears over the hill's crest. Once we've checked, there's no other cars coming up behind it. We regroup on the road to carry on. Maybe I'm still cloudy from the pub atmosphere, but I feel like my movements are a second or two behind my thoughts. I'm starting to wish we took a cab now. I'm knackered. Don't you do all the heave-ho stuff for a living? It's more like being a floating janitor. We'll get you up ship-shape for the mainland then. Keep hauling. At the Wheelhouse, soft music drifts through speakers. The gang sits around the table, sipping on what remains of our drinks after the meal. So, you all free now, Sal? Almost. I've got some changes to make for the Lantern Festival before everything goes to print. I didn't know you were working on that. Yeah, they usually hire grads for it. It's been a bit of a pain, but it's a good portfolio piece. Joe sits absent-mindedly before his plate. It holds half a fillet of salmon and some new potatoes, which bathe in the remnants of a pale orange puree. You playing it this year, Joe? Oh, no. It's more of a folk thing. Don't think my stuff would fit. Just put your keyboard on the banjo mode. Yeah, go banjo mode, Joe. I love it when Joe goes banjo mode. Don't you guys? Oh no, wait, that's you, isn't it, Ranzo? Banjo man. Mandolin. Excuse me, it's a mandolin. But yeah, it'd be nice to play again. Maybe they've got some slots. I'm still getting redesign requests for the flyers. I'm not updating the set list. I was joking, Sal. What is it this time? They want the body text in slab serif. Oh, that's the worst. You don't know what slab serif means. A waiter steps up to the table, a notepad and a few small menus in hand. Are we all good for drinks? Any desserts? There's some silent deliberation around the table before Rando speaks. No, I'm good, thank you. His sentiments are echoed by the group. The waiter nods politely and reaches down for empty plates. Actually, could we grab the bill? Thanks. Sure. The waiter begins stacking the plates on one arm until he gets to Joe. Are you finished? Yeah, thanks. It was great, but I'm full. No problem. I'll grab the bill for you now. The waiter heads back towards the kitchen. Billy sips his glass and eyes Joe. That's a lie. You're never full. I'm trying to be polite. Ranzo rubs his eyes and stretches his jaw, stifling a yawn. Tired, Ranz? His thick palms tuck under his muzzle, his fingers massage through the rough bristles of his neck. Yeah, last night was rough. Had to be on hand till 3, up again at 8. God, that is rough. Billy affects the accent of an old fisherman. Scrubbing the decks, were ya, boyo? Well, hopefully that'll be the last of that sort of thing for a while. Ranzo's eyes travel between the rest of us. His hands unfurl, and he gives them a little shake as his ears perk up. I got the promotion! Aw, look at him! Ah, look how happy he is. Congratulations, Ranzo. He got the promotion. So he has a resting annoyed face. And she has a resting concerned face. And then he has a resting smirk face. And then Ranzo's just... that Ranzo's resting face is just... The table stutters to a start, voices overlapping in the surprise. Chairs' legs squeak as we shift in our seats. What? What promotion? Ranzo looks gleeful and confused all at once. The AS promotion? I texted you about it last week when you said off. Phone screens light up around the table. I don't have the message. Nothing here. Nope. I got nothing. That's really weird. Look. Ranzo turns his phone to us. At the top of the message window, there's a picture of my younger self. I'm dressed in all black, stood in front of a crumbling castle wall. It's an old band photo shoot. Awful. I'm sending this out to everyone, so sorry, so spory for the spam, but there's a chance I might get a promotion. There's an able seaman position going, and I've been put forward. I'll know when I get back. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Heart, heart. It's followed by a string of shorter messages. Sorry. Promotion going. Looking. Suppose a spelling exam wasn't part of it. Billy eyes the message with a grin and gives Ranzo a firm pat on the back. Good on you, man. I'm so glad for you, dude. She leans over to the side and gives Ranzo a squeeze. Yeah, congratulations. Great news, dude. You want to hit the town tonight and celebrate? Ranzo's smile lapses into a yawn. I don't know, I think I need an early one. Come on, man, this is big. He's right, I'm down for a sesh if it's for this. Well... Guys, he says he's tired. He's got, what, 5 hours of sleep last night? She's the reasonable angel that's always on your shoulder. And then Joe is the devil. As soon as there's drinking involved, Joe's like, you want to celebrate? Ranzo cricks his neck and blinks 2 bleary eyes. 4. That's worse. And I'm busy tomorrow morning. Let's go out tomorrow. It's been a big day already. We could even go to that place Joe mentioned. Thanks for permission, Sal. See? He's already sad. No drinking? What? Joe's face is flat as he starts to shuffle out of his seat and digs into his pocket. Nothing. Was just suggesting something in the moment, you know? Something that's not booked in. Oh, come on, Joe. He's tired. Really? It's fine. Joe keeps his eyes off Sal as he pulls out a bag of tobacco, skins, and a lighter. His glare softens as his eyes cross Ranzo. We can do it tomorrow. It's not a problem. Joe. It's fine. I just need to... Oh, yes. This is the UK. Let's mean cigarette. It's the UK, guys. It's a different word. It's the. He purchased a thin stick in his beak and heads towards the door. He's holding his composure, but his exit is anything but graceful. Sal's head slumps in her hands. For God's sake. Nice one. Don't, Billy. Billy takes a sip of his glass, leaving bubbles fizzing on his upper lip. He's just had a few too many. You're not wrong there. I think he's just excited, but I don't think I've got it in me for a night out now. I eye the empty seat Joe left. He sounded hurt. He sounded like a kid who didn't get his way. Is this gonna change the outcome of the story? Let's follow Joe. Let's go check up on Joe, make sure he's all right. I'm gonna check up on him. My chair groans across the wood as I scoot it back up to stand up. As I turn, I pretend not to notice Sal's eyes roll to the side. Let him know he's still gotta pay his bill, yeah? Okay, Billy. The collector out here. It's cold outside, and the air is still. Finally, my sweater comes into its element. A trail of thin smoke guides me to the left, past the window where we were sat beside. I pass a few small gray feathers scattered on the ground, like a breadcrumb trail leading up to Joe's sneakers. He leans against the stone wall, the frayed threads of his own knit jumper flitting in the breeze. Hey. He speaks calmly, the tension of moments ago seemingly quelled, along with his boisterous tone. His pale eyelids rest half-drawn. You okay? Yeah, I just need some fresh air. He takes another drag, the amber tip crackling and fading to a fat, gray slug of ash. Look, I get it. You wanted tonight to be a big one. A gray cloud leaves him with a groan. It's not even that. This whole day has just been railroaded by Sal. She wanted to go to the Wheelhouse, so we went to the Wheelhouse. She wants to go out tomorrow, so we're going out tomorrow. She was okay with surprising Ranzo. Barely, she still needed her signature. If this whole week is going to be on an itinerary, then I don't know if it was worth getting it off work. Joe's eyes wander over the town as the cigarette wilts the filter. Come on, she'll chill out now that everyone's in one place. Joe breathes in one last gust of smoke before flickering the butt to the ground and grinding it out. About that. It feels weird, don't it? What do you mean? You know, it's weird. The mood, the vibe. It's like the things are the same, but they aren't. I think back to meeting Ranzo at the docks, being met with an older, scruffier version of the boy he left as. Of course, I'd seen photos since then, but it didn't really hit home until you see it in person. Sort of. The dynamic sort of fell off back into place, which is good, but a bit jarring. Joe nods. He's gone for 4 years and everyone acts like nothing's changed. Maybe it hasn't. I look out over the town with him, saying nothing, the spots of light from houses and bars reaching up to give the night sky a hazy glow. It's just weird. I'll have to get used to it. Her conversation with Joe always goes this way. You want to spend your week being all self-pitying together? He really does sound hurt, and you can find out why. Okay. Lore moment. I feel the same? I know what you mean. I've been feeling weird the last few days. Today's been a lot. Yeah? He turns his face towards me. There are faint signs of surprise and sympathy. Maybe relief? It's hard to tell. I was saying earlier how both of them have been away from here for ages, so the whole group being back together so suddenly is like, whoa. Well, not the whole group. My gut twists. A little pain shoots across my palm. Sorry, go on. Did someone die? Is this game gonna make me cry? Someone's dead. Maybe that. Remember at the beginning of the game, they mentioned Griff? Is Griff the dead friend? I'm theorizing. I could be so wrong. It feels bad to not really be doing anything different after this time. You're doing loads different. You got the new job. I'm stuck in the same one. Only because I fucked up the last one. I thought you liked your job. It's comfy. Pays enough. Always going over the same stuff, though. History's kind of like that. Want to trade places? Do a Prince and the Pauper sort of thing? I think my beak would stick out. We can paint it. I'll make one for myself out of cardboard. I'm not sure that'll cut it, mate. I like the museum. Does get a bit dull, though. Come up and say hi sometime, maybe. It's not far. Alright, until you're back on, though. Maybe we could do something tomorrow? Sal's busy. Ranzo's seeing his mom. Don't know about Billy. Yeah, that could be good. Anything in mind? Now let's just work it out then. Joe's eyelids raise a little bit more. He's definitely looking cheerier. Aww. Stop, you're so adorable. Thanks, man. I'll text you. If you're done with that, we should head in. Yeah, alright. Aww. Joe brushes some stray ashes from his jumper as we walk past the window towards the entrance. Jumper means sweater. Just so you know, yes, I am a British linguistic expert. Some may say the expert. The more you know. The tension in his shoulders is gone as he walks at a calmer pace than he left with. As he reaches the door, a figure stands just under the archway. Oh, hey, Ranzo, you off? Yeah, Stall's right. I need to rest. There's a pause from Joe. Yeah, man, take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. I'm free in the afternoon, so give me a bell if you're around. Joe and I are going to do something in the day. Don't know what yet. Nice. Maybe I'll see you then. He pulls each of us in for a hug, cushioned by that thick fur beneath his cotton shirt. Joe's right. It's the same but different. See, I knew he's a good hugger. That's just the vibe he gives off. Ranzo beams as he pulls back and gives a satisfied sigh. It's good to be back, boys. I've missed you. Missed you too, dude. See you tomorrow. With that, Ranzo heads off, back down the hill. Joe and I step back inside the door. Oh. Hi. Hey, author. Thanks for playing Dawntide so far. It's still very much a work in progress. Joe's route will be added in a future update. As of right now, the two options are Billy, Ranzo, and Griff. I'm going to loop you back to the Wheelhouse. Oh! Okay. Interesting. So the Joe route is incoming. The Joe route is probably so adorable and probably full of drinking and cigarettes. Classic Joe. Okay. So since I chose the Wheelhouse and if I choose to stay at the table, does my friendship with Joe, like, is it messed up now? Now I'm kind of concerned. I don't want to lose my boy. That's my boy, you know? Okay, I'll stay at the table. Sal stands from her seat and takes a gulp of her wine. She unclips a brown beaten-up wallet from the cord tethered to her belt loop, dropping it on the table. I need the loo. That means toilet. I've got cash on me, so if the waiter comes back, I'll pay for Ranzo. You don't have to do that, Sal. You're not promoted yet, Captain. Just get me a drink tomorrow. You're a legend. How are we splitting it? Everyone all right to do 5 ways with the tip? Sure. Sal does a little mental arithmetic. That should be $38.50 each. Wow. I have to pull out my phone. I need a Sal in my life. Just a smart person. My boyfriend's really good at math, so I do have a Sal. But he's also my boyfriend is like a Sal math-wise, but then he's more like a Ranzo, like a adorable. Maybe Shinbone was the better choice after all. Yeah, that is expensive. What did I get? 1 plate, a drink? Whoa, that's expensive. Maybe Shinbone was the better choice after all. I think so. Oh wait, Billy, you only had water. Nah, I'm good with that. You sure? You're not working at the moment though, are you? I got stuff on the side, plus loans, plus the championship money. Loans? Do not use your loan money, boy. You haven't even qualified yet. Come out riding with me tomorrow and tell me if you think someone can outpace me. Dare you. I love the confidence he has. No thanks. Sal turns towards the back of the room before she's interrupted. Wait, before you go. Ranzo gets up too, shifting sideways to get out from behind the table on the same side as Sal. I'm gonna head off soon. Come here. Okay, but I really need to pee. I won't squeeze you too hard then. Ranzo wraps his fuzzy arms around Sal's shoulders and gives them a few pats before pulling back. See you tomorrow. See you then, Rans. And congrats on the job. Ranzo smiles as Sal disappears through a worn door opposite the kitchen. Right on, see you directly, Billy. Have a good ride. You too, mate. Say hi to your mom for me. Will do. As Ranzo turns toward the door, he catches my eye. Catch you tomorrow, Riley. Seeing him step away, something in my chest drops. It's alright, you'll see him tomorrow. Last time you saw him leave, he didn't come back. Oh. Damn, everything is happening right now. So there's the Billy route and the Ranzo. Okay, wait, let's talk to Ranzo. The door closes behind him. My feet move forward to catch up. The handle of the door scruffs against the worn spot on the stone archway as I follow him out onto the street. Ranzo, hold on. Caught in the amber light of the entrance, Ranzo looks back in surprise. Hey, Riley. I just wanted to say. I reach over and spread my arms around his broad shoulders. My fingertips just brush one another on the other side. I'm glad you're back. It takes a moment, but I soon feel his arms behind my shoulders. Aw, Rybread, I've missed you too. After a firm squeeze, we stand back and face each other. The doorway light bulb buzzes like it's about to die out. It's not been the same here without you. We both turn our heads towards the town. Port Warren glimmers below, its windows dotted in the dark like individually placed candles. I like it here. I miss it too. I just need something else. I'm betting a lot's changed though. You want to go for that mosey round tomorrow? Show me what's new? I don't know if it's much of a sight to behold, but sure. It'd be nice to hang out either way. I'm free in the afternoon, so... He pauses. You want to come up to my mom's tomorrow morning? If she knows you're coming, she'll definitely get the biscuits out. So that's why I'm invited? Biscuit bait? Well, it's definitely a bonus. But really, she loves you. She does. She likes your big ears. He reaches out to give one of them a pinch. I flick them back in embarrassment, then stiffen my face into something more austere. You think she fancies me? She's played the singles game for too long. Should I tell her she's got a strapping young man coming around? It might feel a bit strange going there. Yo, Joe was about to make the joke, and now you are? There's yo mama jokes everywhere. It'll feel strange for him too. You should be there for him, right? Was he there for you? Yeah, let's visit. I've got nothing in the morning. Tell her to get the biscuits ready. Right on, it's a date. Can't wait. We pause for a moment, smiling, chuckling in light bursts. There's something calming about Ranzo's presence. He's brought home a coziness with him that's been absent for too long. Standing in the stone archway, wild tufts framing his kind eyes. It's nice. Ranzo kicks himself jauntily off the thin strip of pavement. It's been lovely to see you again, Rybread. I can't help but turn up a smile when he says that. He's the only one who calls me it. Ranzo taps his boot on the curb and strides off towards the slope, his mop-like tail swishing behind him. It's only now that I notice the smell of ash on the air. Joe stands out about 10 paces from the door. Ahem. Hey. Sorry, man. Didn't see you there. It's alright. Was just down the road. I wasn't listening or nothing. I didn't think you were. You done with that? Yeah, just about. He stubs it out on the stone wall and walks past me. Hey, you okay? All good. Need a breather. Let's sort the bill. The calm music which filled the room has faded out, leaving it empty. Aside for the occasional clatter of cutlery, it's closing time. What's the scores on the doors then? 38.50 each. There's an inward hissing sound from Joe's beak as he reaches for his wallet. Singing down his pint, he slips a credit card onto the table. Once the waiter has finished his rounds, he thanks us again, before he's ushered over to the only other full table in the establishment. Our drinks are either finished swiftly or left as they are as we get ready to head out. At only 10 p.m., the town and the road are quiet. Tuesday night, I suppose. We shuffle to a crossroads, spotted in the light of a street lamp. Billy sends a pebble clattering across a thin street to our right. Right, my place is up that way. Have a good ride tomorrow. See you tomorrow, dude. Don't fuck up your other leg. I'll fuck yours up first. These guys. Billy brings up the sharp edge of his prosthesis round to playfully smack against Joe's shin. After some laughter and jostling from the both of them, Billy turns up the hill to depart with a wave. See you, lads. You guys heading back to your place? Yep. Sorry, it's a bit of a early one. It's fine, man. To be honest, I'm tired. I think that's the prevailing mood tonight. Yeah, guess so. Joe uses a moment of pause to light a cigarette. So the gang's all back together, eh? Yeah, it's been too long. You're telling me. Stray embers wander on the wind and die out. Joe's plumage shudders up with his shoulders. His feet edge the narrow lane on our left. Well, good to see you both. See you tomorrow. Don't be a stranger. See you then. With a wave of his free hand, Joe exits the light of the street lamp into a bushy pathway between two houses. Oh yeah, and Riley, you still owe me that pint. Sal lets out a soft sigh, then turns onward down the hill. You okay? I'm alright. Is it about Joe earlier? Not really. I mean, sort of. He's just doing what he does. He might be right, though, about the pub thing. When you and him were talking about going to the pub more often. Tonight's been nice mostly. Could probably do it more often. Yeah, you work a lot. You should take a break more often. I just don't want to overdo it. You're overdoing it with work, if anything. I know, but with Joe, he can be a little full on. I just don't want to make a habit out of it. You remember what he was like at your birthday? Hard not to. He was a wreck. Yeah, that was a lot. Things are okay between you two, though, right? Yeah, we're fine. I'll talk to him tomorrow. I think we're all a little tense about today. I understand. Sal and I continue to walk. Our footsteps bounce between the stone walls to fill the lull in conversation. We pass under a tree overhanging from the garden of a holiday home. Above us, its branches peel back to a quilt of white speckles. Good sky tonight. You want to get your telescope out when we get back? I should get an early one, really. Forecast is good this week, so it should be like this for a while. Thanks for setting up all of this, Sal. It's nothing. I like working stuff out. As we round the bend, we found ourselves in one of the town's warm pockets, shielded from the ocean air. A streetlight cuts open the shadow of the valley. The murky black is pushed aside to ensure that we're still treading the familiar paths home. In the middle of its aura, there's a flicker of white. This time, it isn't a sunbeam across a window. It is a reflection in a crowd. Lights from the town and sky, which before shone bright, now feel faded, drowned in an incandescence of two golden eyes. They're wide, surprised, sunflowers in a snowy field. His parted lips drift over soft pointed teeth to form a smile. His brows fall from their shock and come to rest above his eyes. The creases on his linen shirt ripple out as his shoulders drop. A lone word rises, uncertain, in his chest. When it escapes, it fills the space between us. Riley? I'm stunned. I didn't think I'd ever hear that voice speak my name again. I can barely bring myself to nod. It feels like I'm cast in thick, dreamy treacle. It's you, isn't it? The silence breaks in my throat. Yes, it's me. Is that you? As far as I can recall, yeah. I thought I'd seen you earlier. How you been keeping? Oh, is this Griff? So he's not dead? I've been keeping well. Liar. Glad to hear it. I'm loving the new look. He points to my sweater. Oh, thanks. Sorry, Riley. Who is... It's him. I speak with certainty. It's Griff. Sal's eyes widen for a moment, sparkled by realization. Oh! She looks to Griff. We both move closer into the spotlight. It's good to put a face to a name. Riley's told me about you. All good things, I hope. I love this picture. Look at this smirk. What is this? Of course it was. It was a long time ago, though. You guys used to date, right? Sal, you can't just... Haha, it's alright. We went out for a while. Just went out? It was more than that. Was it? Yeah, like Sal said, it was a long time ago, so... What you been up to? Where have you been? Begging to know. Well, I moved in with my folks across the pond, finished up school, now I work. What sort of work? Antiques, making sure they get where they need to go. I've got some pieces on that ship in the bay, actually. Are you a criminal? Antiques, huh? Moving antiques? It's money laundering. I know what you're up to. It's good to know no one's actually dead. though. That's good. Wow, that's cool. What sort of antiques? Stupid question. Pots, furniture, heirlooms. It's pencil pushing, really, but it lets me travel. How about you, Riley? He looks at me, again, with those shining eyes. I'd feel embarrassed if they weren't so comforting. Nothing special. I just work in a cafe in town. Nothing special. People need good coffee more than they need a bunch of old trinkets. Maybe I should swing by. What's the place? The Boy. Down along the waterfront. I went past there earlier. Looks nice. The numbness of shock has subsided, and I can feel the urgent thudding in my chest. How long are you here for? Just a week, unfortunately. I've got some engagements back home after that. We should do something, though. You free at all? Of course, drop everything. You've waited so long for this, say yes. Before he realizes the mistake he's made. Being too eager might put him off. Sal nudges me from behind. I need to say something. Ranzo just got back. I promised to do some things with him, but maybe I could move something? Hey, don't go canceling any plans for the likes of me. I'm here till after the festival. He doesn't want me to arrange anything. Oh, okay. Now, this is, crud. So why did Riley and Griff break up? Oh, but I can't just cancel on Ranzo. That's my buddy too. Like you're like this is Riley's ex. He could wait. And what, like, oh God. We are the boy and we stick with the boys. Friends first, ex later. Stick with Ranzo. That's that's my thought process. I mean, I won't be busy all day, I'm sure. How about around 5? Works for me. See? We can work around plans that we already established. I'm not gonna bail on my boy Ranzo for a guy we broke up with. Or they broke up with us. I don't know. But the boy. We are the boy. We stick with the boys. Boys first, ex later. Works for me. Does the harbor work for you? This might be the last chance. Say yes. Yes. Not that enthusiastically, you fucking moron. It's set then. Do you mind if I grab your number? Sure, He reaches for his pocket, but stops short. Shoot, I didn't bring it with me. It's a bit of a distraction on walks. He doesn't want to talk to you. Take the hint. But if you write down yours, I'll send you a message. Don't get your hopes up too high. Oh, okay. Sal, do you have your sketchbook? Not on me. He's just going to disappear again. Shit. Hey, it's cool. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it then. Will you? Yeah, tomorrow. Our eyes stay on one another. The streetlight above us pulses. It's late. I should get going. Yep, come on, Ree. It was nice to meet you, Griff. You too, Sal. We cross ways under the streetlight. As we brush past one another, he speaks. 5 tomorrow, by the harbor. Don't forget. His smile spreads to me. I nod back. I won't. As suddenly as he appeared, Griff slips around the corner, his bushy white tail slinking after him. He's gone. It's dark, but it's warm. It's really warm. Did you turn the heating off of the timer again? What? Climbing the stairs before me, Sal checks the thermostat in the kitchenette. A short tut punctuates the click of a dial being turned. It's been on all day, dude. Sorry I rushed out this morning, wasn't paying attention. I wander across the living room. To be fair, I should have spotted it. Just keep an eye on it next time. In the dark, Sal leans against the kitchen counter. She turns to me as I slump down on the sofa. It was good to finally meet your ex? Yeah, that's him. I can see why you liked him. Handsome. I feel my ears fall flat behind me. I look down as I start to untie my boots. Sure is. Was it bad timing to see him? You've been quiet all the way home. I tug on my heel and the boot comes loose. No, it's good to see him. It was just... I grunt, tugging the boot off and placing it on the floor. Unexpected. Sal moves a little closer. I don't look directly at her. Instead, untying the other boot. Alright, it's just that you seem to be doing better this evening until then. I said before, it's just a lot of pressure with people coming back, and now there's another... I pull the laces too fast. The friction burns at the scar tissue under my fingers. Ah! I give my hand a shake, press the 2.5 digits at my mouth. Is this bringing something up? I continue to wrestle my foot from the other boot. It's fine. She stands across from me. There's almost a foreboding sense of understanding. Picking up the boots in my left hand, I stand. Today was good. I just got some things to think about. Okay. I pace to the door, then I give in. Thanks for asking, Sal. I appreciate it. You're doing good, Ree. Good night, Sal. The air is still warm from the thermostat. The bed's like a toaster. Though cloudy, the feelings of today are alive in my chest. I remain restless after what should have been a tiring day. Seeing everyone again was nice, but it doesn't feel real now. It all exists in this hazy world, just like the empty shop front window. It's as if it happened months ago, and I'm struggling to hold on to the details. The more I think about it, the more I realize how quickly this will pass. Ranzo will set off. Billy will finish uni and stay up north. And Griff, he'll disappear. I can't blame them. I bet that Joe and Sal are looking for ways out, too. They've looked after me enough. I know Billy still talks to Eliza. They probably talk shit about you. You should have left when you could. You know how to manage if that happens. Starlight bleeds through the thin curtains and picks out the edges of things laying still. An open bag on my desk. Today's clothes draped over a chair's backrest. 1 a.m. My boots wait by the door. Do you know how to manage now? Pushing the sheets off of me, I turn to sit upright. I take my clothes from the backrest, sitting on the edge of my bed, fully clothed, the feeling of something burning in my stomach. It's time for a walk. The walk up to the cliffs has made my breath heavy. The few lights of the town behind me are all that confirm I'm not lost in the wilderness. Though my legs are tired, I'm still restless. Reminds me of going up the hill to Ranso's place when we were kids. My eyes scan the heathers. Their sharp prickles look soft as moss. The wind sends hackles through them. I see Keel's Rock below, sitting just out from the cove. Its wave-battered edge faces the eastern horizon. The old wreck post stands atop it, worn and white against the sea. The thought of going down there now that he's back feels strange. It's not like you came here to meet him, not last night either. I grind my heel in the dirt and keep walking. At the crest of the hill is a small lay-by. It's a good spot for hikers to park to get a view of the cove. It's near here where he used to live. No cars pass at this time of night. In the silence, a worn-out red sedan lurks just off the road, its lights off. A figure stands beside it, leaned to one side, annoying anticipation. His muzzle is long and pointed, his ears shadowed by the peak of a flat cap. He's as thin as a branch, clothes hang across him like half-drawn sails. Graham. Another late one, firecracker. Hey, Graham. I cross the pot-holed ground, meeting him at the bumper. I stand with my hands in my pockets. His smile is kind. It wrinkles at the seams as he speaks. Trouble sleeping again. His eyes are visible, now beneath the cap, glinting and deep-set. Sorry to call you up this late. Beauty sleep doesn't do me much good these days. Young man like you should get it while he can. He surveys the length of the empty road. It stretches until its edges are swallowed by dark. You got your steps in then, ready to head back? With a half smile, I nod. He tips his slender snout toward the car. Keeping my eyes on his, I pace along my side of the vehicle. I open the back door and lower myself to the seat. He edges along the hedge on his side. I close the door behind me. It's echoed by Graham's entrance on the other side. The silence of the countryside is further muffled. The engine and lights stay off. Cotton trousers brush against aged upholstery. No wrinkle of fabric goes unannounced. The air is still in here, dusty, pierced by a lingering sweetness. Am I getting drugs? Small, punctuated breaths. My leg shifts on the seat to settle on a well-worn patch. Graham's posture loosens. A quiet hiss from his side of the car. A breath is held, then... White vines of smoke crawl across his silhouette. The smell of dust is slowly smothered. Fingers spread across my thigh. Mine trace through them in return. They find their way between his shirt and his stomach. There's no force as he presses at the back of my spine, but I'm pulled towards him as if there was. Riley's getting his freak on right now. I thought this was a drug thing. No, this is a hookup. Yo, I read this completely wrong. I feel each one of his ribs beneath short, coarse hairs. My lips press against his, move as we speak. Okay. The taste of his tongue is sweet and thin. It spreads to the back of my mouth like burnt sugar. The hand on my thigh tenses, encroaches. I feel his sharp canines on the tip of my tongue. A sound escapes my shallow throat. My hands dip under his waistband. Okay. Elastic under fabric over my wrist, edging down each thigh. Lips drag over the navel. Okay. Well, we made it to chapter 2, Leviathan. All right, so that ended. Well, we ended chapter 2. We ended chapter 1 in a very interesting way, which I thought was going to be a drug meetup. Turns out to be a hookup. Interesting way to cope, but you know, we all have our ways of handling stress. You know what, Riley? Go off. You know, do your thing, Riley. Whatever you need to do. I support you, Riley. See you in the next part. Make sure to subscribe for more of that. All right, bye.